Have you ever wanted to go camping, but you didn't have the equipment or the money to do so? That's where Rent-A-Pack comes in. We provide the equipment at a small cost so that you and your family can have a great time without breaking the bank. Rent-A-Pack was started because I wanted a way of trying out gear or get a piece of gear just for one trip, but didn't want to pay the full price. It didn't make sense for me to go to a box store and pay $300 for a backpack when I knew that a friend had it and I could pay him $20 to rent it for the week. At that point, then I could decide if I wanted to keep the backpack and I would go buy one myself, but I wanted to try it before I bought it and took it on this long trip. So, as a college student, I decided to open up an online business. We have a website where you can go on and rent a pack. And not just a backpack, but you can rent anything that you can think of that deals with outdoor equipment for fun. We have backpacks and water bottles, and we have tents and sleeping bags. We have kayaks and we have bicycles. It doesn't matter what you're into, we have the ability to fulfill that need. Since we're an online company and since we're running it, I'm able to push down the price so that you can have the equipment that you need without having to break the bank. It doesn't make sense for you to have to pay multiple $100s if you just want to use it one time. If you need a water bottle, you can add it. If you need a tent, you can add it. Everything down to the spoon and the fork and the Ziploc bags you might need to carry your trash. That's what makes Rent-A-Pack special. We're not here just to make money. We're not here just to get equipment in the hands. We're there to make sure that you have exactly what you need so that your trip goes perfect. Rent-A-Pack is going to be a small company. We started out with just me and dealing with all the vendors that we have to deal with. That's who's going to be in charge of everything. Then we have our director of marketing. Our director of marketing deals with everything online. It deals from all the way from social media all the way to our online store. From our online store, that's where you can purchase anything that you need. You can email us and you can read our blogs. We're starting up a blog so that people can understand why they need certain things and what are the pros and cons between some of the different brands that we offer. Not everything is suited for every single person, so we want people to understand what they're getting into and what they're purchasing before they get it. Everything's also going to be backed by a quality guarantee. This is going to be the operational manager's position. This person will make sure that every single thing that we have and that gets shipped out is perfect. When we ship it, we don't want any defects. We don't want to be liable for anything that could happen, so we'll make sure that every single piece is in top-notch shape. Underneath the operational manager, we're going to have 1 to 2 warehouse employees. This will be when we get bigger and we have an actual warehouse, but they will be in charge of getting all the gear, making sure it's all been inspected, packaging it, and shipping it out to the customer. They'll also be in charge of receiving shipments from customers and doing a full inventory workup on each piece of equipment that comes through. We have a double check system. When a piece of equipment comes in, we check it and it gets verified. Then it gets put on our shelves, and before it goes out again, it gets checked one last time to make sure that we didn't miss anything. Quality is what we want. That's what we focus on. Here at Rent-A-Pack, we don't want you to just get a backpack that's not worth your while. We want you to know what you're getting, and when you get it, it's good and it's quality material that you can make sure you're safe on the trail. The vision of Rent-A-Pack is that to create a lifetime of fun outdoors. God gave us this creation, and I believe that we need to use it. And if you're going to be stuck inside just because you don't have the equipment, just because you don't need to spend the $1,500 it takes to get a full backpack set, just because you don't want to spend all the money that it takes to go with your family camping, that shouldn't be a reason for you to stay inside. We want to make any idea that you have a reality. Whether it's you've never been kayaking and you want to go on some lake near your house, we will ship a kayak to you. We will ship every single piece of our equipment to you so that you can have a great time outdoors. Outdoors means the world to me, and without it, I don't know where I would be. It's shaped a lot of who I am as a man, and it's shaped a lot of who I am as a person in dealing with other people. God's creation flows through us, and every single day we get to experience the land that He's put us on. Whether it's in the middle of the snowy mountains, or it's in the desert mountains, or on a hilltop with trees, it doesn't matter. It's all God's, and He's given it to all of us. Here at Rent-A-Pack, we want you to know that we are going to price everything fairly, and that you can rent it from a day to a week. Special times will be given if you need to rent it for longer than a week, but that's what makes us unique. We don't care about 1 day, 2 day, 3 day rentals, and it must be in. If you need it for a week, you have it for a week. If you need it for a month, you have it for a month. Now, of course, the pay changes per day, but we are not going to limit you on how many days that you can keep that piece of equipment, because a fork is going to list at a completely different price than a sleeping bag. But know that you're getting the best possible price on every single piece that there is on the market today. We work with 1,000 different brands, and we have possibly everything that you could need. The biggest thing that does make us better than any of our competitors, which there's only about 1 or 2 in the United States, is that we do offer the fully customizable pack, our Build-A-Pack. I touched on it earlier, but that's where you can break down every single piece and put it inside the backpack. It gets shipped as one backpack so that everything's already packed for you and you can just leave straight from there. No other competitor does that. We are the only ones that care enough to pack your backpack for you and send it so you just grab it and go wherever you need to go. Rent-A-Pack loves the outdoors, and we love people, and all we're trying to do is put the two together. I hope that you have a great outdoors trip, and I really hope that we can be the ones to supply you with all the equipment that you could possibly need. Have a great day, and good luck on your hike.